Pisces, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. Today's reading is all about how you're coping with releasing the patterns of your past and dreaming the magic back into your life. So, Pisces, let's see how you're coping. Is everything going according to plan? Are your dreams coming true? Are you working on it? This is a general timeless reading for the Pisces collective. And take from it what you need when you need it. Cross watchers or anyone else who feels drawn to this video, there will be a message here for you. There will be something that resonates. So, okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces on the new path of dreaming the magic back into their lives. Well, you have the 8 of water. Everything's going swimmingly, I'd say. Going with the flow a lot, I see. But also feeling quite grounded and stable within, quite solid. Solid in the knowledge that you're doing the right thing. Chakras are wide open, especially the crown chakra. Very much connected to the divine. You're very much protected on your new journey. You're being encouraged by the universe. Creator in the sky. You're standing in the power of the Queen of Earth, Pisces. I know you're a water sign, but there is this innate desire to feel stable, grounded, balanced, solid, safe and secure within yourself. You have a very practical side to your nature, and that is really coming to the fore right now. Take the genders as they resonate, of course, but this is a feminine energy. So you're working through your feminine energy, even if you're a male. You have enormous strength, a focused will to get on with things and leaving that past behind. You have a lot of optimism and positivity. You believe in yourself. You have a lot of self-respect and self-worth. You walk into the beat of your own drum. You're listening to your inner voice and your own guiding light, connecting to your higher self and your higher awareness. So, now this next card is a fire card. It's the 5 of fire. There's some residual inner conflict, inner contradictions, disharmony. You could be dealing with some residual stress. Now we're having a look at the minute what the stress could be, because we're going to have a look at what you're leaving in the past. So you're kind of battling with yourself here, and that needs to be resolved, of course, for you to move forward in your full potential and your full powers and abilities. You have another 5 here, the 5 of water. So you have 2 water cards. Well, this is you are Pisces. So you're in the ocean of emotions here, letting the emotions guide you. Very much, as I said at the beginning, you're going with the flow. What did I say? I can't remember what it was I said. Yeah, going with that flow, but it's in a dreamlike manner. But we are talking about dreaming the magic back into your life. So yeah, you're doing the dreaming. You're doing the dreaming, you're going with the flow, you're going with the inner guidance. So you don't seem to have a particular mapped out plan for this future, and you seem to be quite happy to go with the flow and see what happens. But there's something deep within that is telling you now and again you need to work with your intellect, with your mental capacities, with your mental sharpness. It's all very good dreaming, but now and again we have to get back to reality, because you have the Queen of Earth energy, so you are pretty much grounded into your 3D life, into your material world. And it's the way you're dealing with your money, your growth, your financial stability, and your material security, and your resources. Perhaps we need to bring the balance into this path. Needs to be balance of dreams, needs to be balance of reality. So it needs to be at least a 50-50-ish input of dreaming, going with the flow, and taking action to reach whatever you want to reach. So before let's have a look at what you're releasing. You're releasing the need to rely on your material world to make you happy. Perhaps you've been relying too much in the past on your material situation, and when things were going wrong with the finances, you felt unhappy, you felt that you weren't in control, but that is something that is changing. You're coming back into control in an overall manner, and that includes your finances. So you're not being led by, you're not dependent on your happiness in connection with your material prosperity and wealth. You're becoming more independent within yourself. Cup of self-love, Ace of Cups, new beginning in love and emotions. So, 10 of Wands, releasing burdens. Releasing burdens of the past. That includes burdens that other people put upon you and you took them on. You are very helpful to people. You like to make people happy and guide them in the right direction and feel that you have to give them hope. And that's part of your dream psyche, I feel. Which sometimes overwhelms you, especially in the past. It did overwhelm the thoughts, the feelings, and perhaps you were giving in too readily to your emotions, to your gut feelings. Now, this is not intuition. This is different. This is emotional sway. It's when your emotions are up and down and up and down and up and down, and you basically had no control day by day which way this was going to go, and that is changing. That is definitely changing. You're going to be back in control of these emotions. And that's where your Queen of Earth energy comes in. Your practical side. The side that's stable and constant and dependable and reliable. Now let's have a look at your oracle card. Be interested. I see. Trust in science. Okay, well, we can see clearly that you're going through a very strong intellectual, mental change. You're coming up with new ideas, new solutions, brewing new ideas, brewing new things, brewing the future into being. So, and you're being very, extremely practical about it, and trying to formulate that plan. The plan is in your mind. You have a general vision of what it looks like, a general feeling. It's more of a feeling than the actual vision. So you need to go with your manifesting powers right now. Because you're going through this stage, you're in between the stages of being swept away by your emotions and being in control of your emotions. That is part of your stability that's coming in, your balance. Perhaps you're worried sometimes that you're worried that you lose sight of your basic ideas. You have a certain dream of your life now and in the future. And you feel if you become too practical and too planned out, that the visions will stop coming, the dreams will stop forming. But this is not so. Even science has derived from dreams. Somebody manifested science, manifested everything. The way we build houses, the way we make electricity, the way we drive our cars, build the cars and so on. Everything is being manifested from a dream, from a vision. So I would say that by laying out these plans a little bit more thought out, in a step by step, a ladder kind of thing. So if you make your list as point A, point B, point 1, 2, 3, so take it more in stages. I think what you're trying to do, you're trying to manifest everything at once. Well, that's okay. Because then some of it will manifest at different times and some of it will manifest another time. If you do it step by step, if you manifest the plan in stages, in steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, it has more chance of succeeding, I feel. And it will give you something to focus on. I feel you need that focus, that inspiration, to move forward. You need that plan to make you go forward, which is part of self-control. You want to achieve self-control. So what you're doing at the moment, you're doing a bit of shadow work here. You're working on some anxieties, something is holding you back. And you know it's, well, I don't know if you know, but I think you got a good feeling that it's yourself who's holding you back. Perhaps divine is challenging you. Could be, but you're trying to achieve calm, serenity, inner peace, and you feel it's just not happening in the way you want it to happen. So really work to a formula. It's like working to a scientific formula. It will give you a focal point to realize your dreams into reality, to manifest that positive and optimistic future, and it will get rid of this personal confliction here, the inner battle. Because you seem to scold yourself when something goes wrong. Even if it's just a human, something that can go wrong for any human being. So you're scolding yourself for being human almost. Perhaps you want to see that perfection in your mind, and yet you don't want to be bound by the perfection. This is very difficult to put into words. Pisces. But yeah, sticking to a plan. Actually taking some time out, reflecting. Take time to reflect on what's going on right now. See how you feel. See what your plans are. Take a break. Replenish your energies, recuperate, retreat, decompress. Perhaps it's all happening too fast, this change. This profound change may be happening too fast. You want to put the brakes on a little bit. Don't treat yourself too harshly. Don't be too self-critical. Because you are human, you will make mistakes, you will fail. You will encounter obstacles, you will encounter blocks in the road that you need to negotiate. You will have setbacks. But the thing is not to put the setbacks on the back burner, but to work with them and just move forward and do your best. Do your humanly best. Don't expect perfection. It's not about perfection. It's just about doing things and thinking. There's no such thing as a perfect human. I know we all want to be one, but we cannot ever be that perfect human. So, wow, Pisces, this is an intense reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.